Hi YouTube, it's Stacy, YouTube name Stacy Realizes. Today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2011. And this is my Realize Band update. And let's see, last time I checked in was week 18. So this is for week 19, 20, and 21. So we got 3 weeks here, kind of crammed together. I've been really busy, so I haven't had a chance to do a video. So here I am. So last time I was on, I weighed in at week 18 at 189.8. Today, I am 186.4. And so I have lost in the past 3 weeks 3.4 pounds. And I have to say, I kind of fluctuated because I do weigh myself almost every day. I always say I'm not going to, and I do. And I had got down a little and then went up a little bit. I found like around the 4th of July and different things, I was not totally overindulging, but ate a little bit more than I had been. So I guess my body was like, wow, what are all these extra calories? Not that, again, like they were so many and I had big gains, but may have been able to lose maybe another pound or two in these past 3 weeks. But you know what? I'll take 3.4. That's 14 sticks of butter. Me and my butter. I'm always talking about the butter. So I'm good with that. But just I always reflect a little bit on, okay, what did I do? How did I get to the place I'm at? And is there anything that I need to tweak? And we're always learning. And, you know, this is just a process, this whole journey. But now, to the great news. I originally weighed in at 236 and a half on February 2nd, 2011. I was banded on February 17th, 2011. So I just completed 21 weeks and I have lost a total of 50 pounds. So I hit that milestone, 50 pounds. I got on the scale, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I remember when I started this journey and I'd be like, oh gosh, I wonder what I'll be in the summer. I wonder what I'll be in the fall. You know, like you wonder what size I'll be in. So this was like one of the big goals for me, although I've set little goals, like 50 pounds. Oh my gosh, and then I think about all those bags of potatoes. That would be like how many bags of potatoes? 10 5-pound bags of potato. I have to do the math. I'm still counting on my fingers here. And I work at a school. And I think about that, and I'm like, I get overwhelmed. I don't know what words to describe it, but I just feel so much better. And I know I still have more to go. My goal is about 155, which is a healthy BMI, and I'll probably play around a little bit with that number. But I just feel so much better. I feel more comfortable. I found a bin of clothes that I had, 2 bins of clothes that I had, like summer stuff I had been saving for quite a long time. And I was like, oh, let me try it on. And I started trying on these clothes. I was like, oh my gosh, they fit me. Didn't have to lay on the bed to button them up. And then I had some smaller sizes. So these are 14s. 14s are a very comfortable size for me now. And I have stuff in smaller sizes, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to put it to the side. And there's some stuff where I'm like, you know what? Probably won't be in this until next summer. And where I live in New York, we have the 4 seasons. So if they're shorts and they're in a size 10, you know what? What if I fit in them in January? I'm not wearing them unless I go on some cruise or something. So those will be like a next summer thing. So that'll be another goal. But just to open up those bins and try clothes on and be like, oh my gosh, they fit. Because I remember before I would try it, I'd look at them and I'd try something on and it was just an awful feeling. And then I used to think, oh my gosh, I used to fit in this. So how depressing was that? And I'm sure there's people that can relate. So I'm glad that I saved those clothes. And I had gotten a few new things for my birthday. And this, I actually bought this, like, you probably can't see the whole thing. I don't know. Tank dress I'm wearing. It's hard. I gotta get some body shots of before and afters for everyone. But I had bought this, and like in the past, I wouldn't want to be wearing this with like like sleeveless. I'd be having stuff covering me, just feeling like totally uncomfortable. comfortable. Um, and so it's so much easier when I get dressed now. I just feel more comfortable in my skin. I guess I can't say that enough. And just so much more energy. I had mentioned last time that I had started like incorporating some jogging into my power walking, which is really cool. So it's kind of like my own couch to 5K. When I originally started, it was taking me like 35 minutes to do 2 miles. The other day, it took me 27 minutes to do those 2 miles. So I'm making progress, jogging more, and I'll like see a landmark, like maybe a fire hydrant or something, and I'll be going, and I see it way down. I'm like, all right, you can go, and I keep pushing myself, and then I'll be like, when you get to there, then you can stop, and then I'll stop and continue walking fast, and then go again. So I set these little goals for me while I'm going, and try to challenge myself. I'm noticing that I'm really looking forward to exercising now, which is kind of crazy for me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm doing it almost every day. And if I don't, I kind of get a little frustrated. Like, that's my time, and I need to be out there for at least 30 minutes. Started riding my bike again. I got it out of the shed, cleaned it up. I went out. Boy, that was really kicking my butt the other day. My thighs. I was like, wow, I thought my legs were getting in better shape with the walking and the jogging. But I guess it just, the bike hit a different muscle, and I think I had the gears messed up, but whatever it was putting more tension, and so it took more energy from me to pedal, and I was like, all right. So it was a great workout. Just checking my notes here. I've pretty much been able to get everything down that I eat. Still haven't had, I say still haven't had, like I want to have, I don't want to have any kind of stuck in PB or any of that. Haven't had it. Had a little episode the other day when I was eating a hamburger. I started eating a hamburger, I was eating it with just, like, with no bread and just cutting it with lettuce and tomato and cheese and stuff. Now what I'm doing is I had bought a bagel thin, and I used 100-calorie ones, multi-grain. So I bought them, and I had a half. I toasted it, and I cut up the burger. So I thought I was eating it slow enough, but probably not, because at one point I was like 2/3 done, and I could kind of feel something going on here, like that it didn't go all the way down. So I stopped and walked away from the table. I just left it. I went and actually back in the pool. I went and did something, and then I came back and I finished it like a half hour later, and it was fine. So I guess that's why they tell us to really eat slow and chew, because had I been eating even faster, I wouldn't have been able to recognize that sensation, and then could have gotten stuck, or I would have gotten sick. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I try to avoid that at all costs, because I do not want to vomit. I don't like vomiting when I'm sick, and I don't want to do it because I'm eating too quickly. So I think that's it. I'm trying to make this a quick video. I'll try to get on next week again. It's just, I guess it's summer. I'm just busy with work, and then when I come home, there's just different things going on, and so I haven't been on, but I'll try to keep you guys updated and posted, and I appreciate your comments. It really helps on my journey, and it helps me to watch your videos. I always say that. You're all such an inspiration to me, so thank you for that. Have a great week, and I will hopefully see you next week. Bye-bye.